So we made it. It's the middle of May, our first rock hounding trip. Super windy. We're about a month late coming for our rock hounding trip. We came about a month ago, but on the highway we got T-boned and kind of set us back a little bit. Our car still isn't repaired. It might be a write-off. We're not exactly sure. Nothing major. We're okay. Kind of put a dampener on our summer though. Wow, this is windy. But we're here. We're gonna see if we can find some rocks, some agates, and let you know if we find anything. It's only about 14 degrees Celsius. I think that's in the 60s somewhere. Not too warm, not freezing, but it is pretty chilly with the wind. If there was no wind, it'd be a lot better. So lucky for us, Penny's sister decided that she wanted to come out rock hounding, so we come out in her vehicle. Our vehicle, my other vehicle, our truck, is just a pig on gas. Well, that's kind of cool. A little blob of something there. Too big to take. I don't think there's anything on it. But we will keep on looking. I don't think too many people come here. We usually have pretty good luck for agates when we come here, but you never know. Here's a pretty big chunk of unikite. It's a nice one. A little big for me though. Here's a smaller one. Just happened to see one. Cool. And then right beside it, what's that? Not sure about that one. Could be just a nodule. This one has some cool little stripes on it. It's not an agate, but it's kind of cool. Beautiful Lake Superior. Got some banding up there. That's kind of cool. That's a spotty rock. Oh, the green little crystals on there. That's pretty cool. This is all we got so far. Penny found a nice piece of blue beach glass and a couple of small agates, but nothing really special. There's a really nice little red one in here. That's a nice one. Small, pretty. So I'm kind of shocked we haven't really found anything. Might have to move on. So we are now in the Sawpit Bay area. I think there's a few little beaches along this part. We've seen a couple get married here before, right on this rock. It was pretty cool. But here is mostly granite Probably a little bit of epidote and unakite, a little bit of basalt. There's one piece of unakite. I think she's been pretty much cleaned out, picked over. Might be a little spot up here we can get around. Let's check it out. A nice little area. Bigger rocks here, but mostly the same stuff. A lot of granite. It's a neat rock. Whee! Man. There. Some unakite. Holy cow, she's slippery. Look up, way up. See if I can get any farther here. I don't know if I've made it through here before because of the water. I think it's down a little bit lower this year so far. Here's some more unakite. That's a pretty one. That's a bright one. What's this? Well, it's just quartz. Let's see if I can climb over here. I don't know how the heck they got there to paint that. That's pretty cool though. Rocks in there. I don't know if I can get any farther though, safely. So, got a person, well there's Penny and then there's another person down there looking for rocks. See some really nice unakite down there. Piece right there, the red one. Another one there, red and green. It's beautiful stuff and it tumbles really, really nice. Where did you go? Where did you go? There it is. Another piece of unakite. Is that the same one? I don't know. And another one. A little bit bigger. This is a pretty cool spot just to sit and hang out. Look at the beautiful Lake Superior. There's a goose. Canada goose. Hey? Another piece of dry unakite. Lots of cool stuff here. It's a lot less windier here, that's for sure. So I'm not sure if we're gonna sorry, this is day 3 of a cold. Day 1 for Penny. I'm not sure if we're gonna hit another place on the way, but we'll try. If not, we'll see you at home, and I'll show you what we got.
Yeah.
I haven't had a cold in years. It's been a long time. That's a cool piece of epidite. Epidite? Really? That's a cool piece of unikite. Epidite. That's funny. Well, we made her home. Have a few things to show you, not a whole lot, but we'll start off with this beach glass. I like that really nice blue one. And the one coming up right shortly, it has a little bit of a purplish tinge. This one coming to the front right now. So it's kind of a purplish glass. But that's our beach glass that we found. We'll add that to the jar. And next up we have a couple of pieces of unikite. We find these along the beaches of Lake Superior. Very nice for tumbling. This and epidote. And here is the second piece. It's a lot smaller, but it's still pretty. That'll go in the tumbler. Just to let you guys know, I'm dipping these in water so you can have a better look at them. They look a lot better when they're wet. It's almost like the polished version. This is a rock that Penny found. I think it's just sandstone, but it's got a really cool green piece in it. Have a look at that. That's pretty cool. Here's another neat one. I'm not sure of the material, but it's got some really cool lines going through it and a little dot. Here's one with some interesting green stuff and some black dots. When the rock is dry, the black parts are shiny, so I'm thinking it might be mica. And then maybe the white would be quartz. The green, I'm not sure. But it's a pretty rock. Hopefully it'll tumble nice. I'm not sure about the black, it might be undercut. So they might not polish as nice, but we'll give it a shot. This is the only piece of banded iron that we found today. It's made up of magnetite and hematite. We used to find quite a bit of it. Everything was pretty rare today. It was not a lot of agates, not a lot of banded iron, not a lot of epidote or unikite. I think it's being picked over quite a bit. This one has some amazing colors to it. That one's going right in the tumbler for sure. It's a pretty rock. This one's not wet. I think it's just a piece of sandstone, but the gray part has some really cool round features to it on the other side. Is that a half circle? That's kind of cool. It's like a helmet. This one we're not too sure what it is. I think it's rhyolite, but it's got some really neat banding through it. Look at that. That's cool. Here's another interesting little rock with some cool stripes that's going in the tumbler. Hopefully it'll make it through. I'm not sure what material it is. Almost looks like petrified wood, but it's not. I don't think we get that up where we are. And here is some agate and other material in basalt. You see the agate coming right around the bottom here. Right there. So that's a neat little piece. I couldn't tumble it. It's just gonna have to stay as it is. I don't think this is an agate, but it's got some nice little druzy pockets in it. This is a Lake Superior agate. Nice little Lake Superior agate. Another piece of basalt, but I think it has a nice little piece of chalcedony in it and other materials. And here's a nice little agate nodule. Chalcedony nodule, I guess. Another piece of quartz, but I think it has a little bit of agate in it. A little bit of banding in there. This one we can't really do anything with. Penny thought it was pretty cool. She thought it looked like a bunch of little flowers. Kinda does. And this one has just a little tiny agate on the end of it. This one could be banded chert. It has that waxy feeling to it. And there's bands. But it'll be nice for the tumbler. It's very small. Here's another neat little stripy rock. Man, it's hard to talk with a cold. I think it might be just sandstone. There's a pretty little agate. Love the banding in that one. I'm noticing with this black material that I'm using, it really shows up the dirt and the lint, because I've been wiping it with a paper towel every time I use a wet rock. Here's some basalt with an agate in it. Yeah, so these turntables come with different colors, and so does this photo booth. Right now I'm using the black, of course. Here's another piece of basalt with a little tiny agate in it. This is pretty much how we find our agates here. You do get the rare ones where it's just agate, but a lot of times it's in basalt. Now this agate has some beautiful red to it. And a few tiny little nodules to end it off. Didn't get a whole lot today. Hopefully we can get out there again sometime as soon as our car gets back from the garage being fixed. It had to replace an axle now, so a lot of damage. But we will get her back hopefully in a couple weeks. So if you liked what you see, please hit that like button and that subscribe button and the notification button and all the buttons you need to hit to make this channel better. I have all kinds of different videos on making things, tumbling rocks, rock hounding, all kinds of different things having to do with rocks, so please check out my other videos. I'd appreciate it. And we will see you all next week. Take care.